It's Aphrodite. He's not a tree anymore. Yay? Question mark? I don't know where I'm going, really. What I'm doing. Let's go hang out with Ares, I guess. I don't know. I got my wings. I'm flying. I'm falling. See, like, this is how you do fall damage. Is you don't, first of all. Even though this game does have fall damage if you don't time your wings better, but, like, you have wings. You can stealth attack this bear. Fuck that bear up. Launch that bear into the sky. Oh, and then that bear fucked me up slightly. Yeah, stay away. There we go. Beat up that bear. Discovered the Ares zone. Oh, it's just gonna be like, oh, you can't do this because you don't have the thing.
I like this game a lot.
I wish this was more specific.
What do you mean?
When you go into a shrine and it's like, you don't have the right power. I wish it would be like...
Yeah, like you need this power in particular.
Yeah.
I think in this one they're trying to be like, yo, you need the shield. Also, I just want to point out, there's one of these where it said you don't have the power required, and then I beat it anyways and got all the stuff.
Huh.
So it's not like, I don't think some of those are necessarily like required. I think some of them are like, you're supposed to do it this way, but you can bullshit it. My advice would just be like, yo, buy all the powers.
I'm getting there.
The ones I would buy is mostly... Oh,
I haven't seen these dudes with many hands before.
Oh, the hecatonkers.
They are hecatonkers.
They are problems. They are not as problematic as they seem. They do a lot of damage. They're not too bad. I honestly still have more problems with Cyclops Mostly because the timing on their swings is weird.
It is very weird.
They have a delay on that second punch. It always gets me.
This is, in fact, not as hard as I was expecting it to be.
Yeah, they're not too bad.
Ow.
Prolific use of the axe will get you through.
Whoop.
That axe is real good. I really like the combat in this game.
It's fun.
I've started using the powers more because I was kind of not using them, and it's like, oh, those are really useful.
I really like my shield charge that I have.
It's very good. The charged version is very nice on that. Also, when you upgrade that to the point where the shield dash just gets you through lasers, it's really helpful. Because, yo, those Tartarus puzzles like their lasers.
They do.
Also, there was like just an open world puzzle I was doing. It was like, alright, get through all this bullshit with all these lasers. And I was just like, if I just dash through the lasers thing. The game was just like, aw. There's so much stuff in this game where I've just been able to say like, okay, but what if I just said nah because I upgraded already? And that's great. I love that. It's my favorite thing in this game is just ignoring the intended way to do something.
I don't think I'm that far yet because again, I've only rescued Aphrodite.
I did a lot before I rescued Aphrodite.
Oops. Run away.
I will probably play this game in a little while, but currently I am messing around with the Animal Crossing.
Yeah!
Still horrendously in debt to Tom Nook, but I've got a nice hat.
If you need money, Sky Finance is here for you.
Just need another watering can so I can water my flowers. I burned all my Nook miles buying these things so that I have another row of inventory space in my pocket.
Yeah.
Gotta buy a new shovel so I can go dig up fossils. The pole vaulting thing never breaks, does it?
No. The pole vaulting thing and the
Okay,
ladder
that would
never
kill me.
break.
If the pole vaulting thing broke, that would kill me inside. I'm just saying.
I feel like it was supposed to break at some point because otherwise the part where you can call in Mr. Rossetti and be like, take me back to the base seems very useless.
Maybe it's just if you don't want to walk back, you're just like, eh. Or maybe it's for people who got in a position of like, they threw away. Can you even throw away the pole?
You can. You can throw away
Okay,
stuff.
well,
There's
okay.
If you have
Because
like
when
a
I
trash
selected
can.
something else, oh okay. Because I just selected something else in my inventory and I had like a drop item, but when I selected the pole, I didn't have that. So I was like, wait, can you throw it away? Mostly, I'm just dying inside now because I need 30 iron ore to build this stupid shop. And I've only got like 5 boulders on this dumb island, so I'm just hitting them all with a shovel all the time every day. And getting like 4 pieces of ore and then just being like, ugh.
Once again,
More, slightly more.
Hold on until the stream is over or until we decide to switch to that, and Sky Finance will be here for you.
I mean, I will probably stop playing this shortly because I have already hit all the rocks on my island, and then I will just like switch to playing this. That's how my afternoons will be going post work is Animal Crossing until I have exhausted options on island, and then I will go and play it first. I think I don't want to say that I'm getting close to beating Immortals. I feel like I should be considering I've upgraded nearly everything by now, but it's one of those situations where like I can't say for sure. Because there's still 2 areas on the map I have not gotten to, basically. Well, 2 areas on the map that I have not revealed, because they get scary.
I'm in the Ares zone.
Yeah, that place is fun. Ares is cool to hang out with. I like that guy.
Whoop.
Oh, damn.
You get stung by
Rolling that
bees.
snowball. I was rolling that snowball around, and then it fell into the river. That snowball is gone now forever.
If you go back into a building and then come back out, they'll respawn.
It's fine. That snowball is there. Gotta go take... Are there only like 4 fossils a day?
Yes.
Okay, I was checking to make sure that 4 was the amount. Oh, I can learn how to make a bamboo hat. Also, I just want to point out that the nicest piece of furniture I've acquired so far fell out of a tree.
Yeah, that'll happen.
It's a very nice table.
I got a clock today with a robot on it. It's very cool.
Oh, cool. I was gonna say I'm 4 pieces of iron ore away from being able to build the shop. It's just not what happens. Ah, bees! Fuck! The first tree that I shook today had bees in it. What the hell? It's literally all I've done is hit rocks, and then I dug up those fossils, and I went and shook a tree, and immediately got stung by wasps.
So do you want a hot Animal Crossing tip? You can shake trees while holding a net.
Oh, that makes sense. See, I had managed to pull off the quick swap to the net.
Yeah, you
then grab the.
You
but
can
it was
do
hard,
that.
and every time since I have not managed.
It's very
just
difficult.
Holding the net outright at the start makes way more sense.
It does.
But I usually walk around with a pole so I can hop the river.
You can buy the sick wheel, the quick select wheel.
I do have the quick select wheel.
You can put both the pole and the net on the quick select wheel.
I mean, I got it. It's there. It's just that sometimes I can't do the quick swap fast enough. Oh hey, I got a toilet out of this tree.
That's good. You need
got a
those.
standing toilet. Go back to my house. Well, okay, I'm gonna go turn in this stuff at the museum. Then I'm gonna go to my house and I'm gonna find out what the standing toilet is all about.
It's a toilet that you use while you stand.
So like a urinal?
I believe so.
Okay. Like it's either a urinal or a thing that you just like plug your entire lower body into. And just let go.
Man, that'd be nice.
Assess fossils, you prick. Can't believe it takes until you unlock the museum for him to take more than one of these fucking items at a time. Donating all that shit previously was killing me inside. Donate these fossils, you prick. Come on. What's up? What do I got? Brachiopelvis.
Whoops.
Dimetrodon skull. Megacero skull. Take it. It's the first time I've ever had a fossil that I had to double. I'm out. Which means I can go sell whatever that thing is I had a double of, because I can't donate it.
It's true. Fossils are worth a lot of money.
So maybe I could just donate this other one for like bonus points.
No.
Bonus museum points. I got everything on the Brachiosaur except the head.
Believe me, I wish you could also just be like, Blathers, here, take this. But he's like, nope. I would like to buy it for my personal collection, but no.
Yeah, Dimetrodon. Yeah, Stegosaurus. Oh, that's the headbutt thing. I remember that dinosaur. Dinosaur was rad. Ow. Oh, I remember this. This one was not the best time.
It's the no double jump platforming zone.
Yeah.
Whoops. Or I can have...
I may have fucked this one up a spectacular number of times.
It's the Super Mario Sunshine of
Alright, there are
yeah.
the stairs. Now I can escape this museum. Can't keep me trapped in this museum forever, Blathers.
You can never escape the museum.
I will say, I'm pretty sure that I did these zones in the wrong order. Because I feel like they want you to go, like, from Aphrodite's zone to Athena's zone.
Oh.
Having met Athena and done all that, it's like, oh, this feels like it should have been the second place I went. But instead I did, I started freeing Ares, then went and finished freeing Aphrodite, and then went back to Ares, and then went up and met Hephaestus, then went and met Athena. And it's just like, oh, I should have been here earlier. Also, Athena is one of those things where it's like, I met the character and immediately was like, I know that voice. And then I went and double-checked and was like, okay, yeah, that's whose voice that is. Fantastic. I'm into it. Oh, this game is, like, a surprising amount of fun.
Yeah.
I kind of felt like this was going to be, like, one of those things where it's like, oh, you know, I got it because it has Greek mythology and a character creator. That's my thing. But then I played it more, and I was like, actually, no, this is just legitimate.
Uh-oh. I have goofed this up all the way, make me mad.
Yep. Welcome to my fucking suffering here.
Let's try that one again.
I'm trying to remember exactly how I did this.
I mean, I think I see how to do it. I just have to do it quicker than I was doing it.
Yeah, I think... I'm just trying to remember exactly how. So I want to say that I, like, partially cheated in terms of... Yo, I had a shit ton of stamina. And just, like, abused my god powers to get it done.
Oh, this isn't... Oh. Hmm. Whoops. Oh, it put me all the way back here.
Yep. Welcome to this one.
Why would you do this?
This is not my favorite of these. Right, I need to talk to you, Timmy. Take this dinosaur bone. What is it? Take this ammonite. It's not a dinosaur at all.
It's a fish.
It is.
Also, hello.
Take that and that. And take all this clay. I'm gonna keep the toilet though. Can't have the toilet, Timmy. Take that rose. Take these extra tree branches. Alright.
Is this the Ubisoft Breath of the Wild does Genshin Impact, whatever?
Yes.
Basically. It's very much Ubisoft does Breath of the Wild. Very much.
Yes.
It is Breath of the Wild and Assassin's Creed Odyssey had a baby.
And a little bit of like the Deadly Tower monsters with like the narrator.
Yeah. I was trying to think of something to fit the humor aspect of the game.
From what I've seen of this game, it does look much more likely to be something I'd actually play compared to most other Ubisoft open worlds.
Yeah, I am actually, like, shockingly into this game. I have played a lot of it.
Matt has played way more of this than I have, and
I've put about 40 hours in now.
I've put like 7.
Oh, my sporty shades.
That should tell you something, considering I guess I'm Mr. Ubisoft.
To be fair, you've only put like 7 hours into this, but mostly because you put like 120 hours into the previous Assassin's Creed game.
I did put like 100 hours into Assassin's Creed Valhalla, which was a mistake.
Yeah. If I buy these sporty shades, then it will be harder to tell when I've been stung in the face by bees.
It's true. Oh, you should talk to one of your villagers when you get stung in the face.
No, they already got the medicine thing, but like, I'm probably not going to do enough on any given day to be stung twice, so what do I care? Also,
This
what
is
even
true.
happens if you get stung twice? Do you just lose all your bells?
No, you just wake up in front of your house.
Oh, I assumed you lost all your money or something. The
Nope.
bees mugged you.
No, the bees do not mug you. You don't have
Okay.
to. You don't have to pay insurance fees.
Okay, to be more accurate, I assumed that like the bees stung you, you fell unconscious, and then Tom Nook mugged.
I think you just have to start a GoFundMe for health insurance. And that's
God, wait until Tom Nook finds out about crowdfunding. Tom Nook is a monster.
Just a little
I understand that became like a meme, but also, man, fuck Tom Nook. Kidnapped me to this fucking island.
To be
Didn't
fair,
come out here expecting to have to survive. Thought I was going on a vacation, and then he's like, "By the way,
you live
fucking
here now.
build- Yeah, welcome to my town."
How did I get it?
at least it's not the most dangerous game.
Yet,
Timmy and Tommy hunting you down.
what do you think happens if you don't pay off that house? Oh God, more bees! Can I run to the safety of the museum?
You can.
Oh, let me in! Haha! Fuck you, bees. Also, it is a minor thing. I really love all of the stupid animations in this game that are randomized.
For opening chests and whatnot.
For that and for, like, for everything else. Like, they also randomize it for when you are, like, upgrading anything.
That's true. I like that sometimes when you get the coins that let you upgrade the skills, like whoever Charon is just like, no, fuck you, and just throws it
It
at
just
your
hits
face.
you in the head.
Yep.
Yeah. But I like that all that stuff is randomized and just silly. Aw, fuck you, axe. Don't worry, axe. I got another axe.
Hmm. What?
You what?
I don't know what that was. Why'd that happen?
Oh, did you land on the platform and then fall through?
I did.
So that's basically just you landed on a platform you couldn't get back from.
Oh.
Because it was a stamina drain thing and all it was low enough that it was just like, nah, this counts as falling out of bounds.
Pull the Super Mario Sunshine on you.
I was confused because I whoops. Well, shit. That was a bad jump. I thought, like, I would jump down there and then there'd be, like, a lever or one of those, like...
Something to switch to hit or something.
Yeah, something behind
Arrow
me.
switch.
Yeah. And there was not.
You just gotta be fast. This trial is all speed based. It's one of the reasons it's one of my least favorites, because there's not a lot of gimmicks. It's just run your ass off. There was one I found earlier that was literally just playing mini golf with the giant orbs. It was fun.
I think I found that one.
Oh, really? Huh.
I don't know. There was one that was like you would spawn in a bunch of orbs, and then there was a lever that would trigger like a.
Oh, that's pinball.
Okay.
No, there was one because one of your godly powers that you probably don't have yet is the hammer.
I do not have a hammer.
Okay, the hammer lets you launch the orbs like 1 billion miles an hour. So there's one that's just like play golf with all these orbs. Oh, you're so close. Okay, good. If time had run out there, it would have been heartbreaking. Oh, hey, your character has blue hair.
What? I don't know what.
Shockingly, my character is not blonde.
I don't know what you're talking about with my character's short blue hair.
Nice wings, though.
Yeah.
I like those wings. I'm not sure I have those wings.
They're Twitch Prime wings, I think.
Oh, I see.
Because I'm a dirty Twitch Prime owner.
Disgusting. Side note, man, I adore that this game. Okay, two things. A, I love that this game lets you just visually customize everything, so
Yep.
it's like, yeah, fuck it, whatever, look how you want. B, I am very, very much into the way this game handles equipment.
Yes.
This is one of my favorite games in terms of how it actually handles your weapons and whatnot and armor, because the numbers are just hard set numbers that you upgrade for everything across the board, and then the actual equipment is just sets of perks.
Yep.
I love that. I adore that because it means that nothing is ever like quote unquote like outdated. It's just, hey, if you prefer this, then use this. It's just fit your playstyle. This is not like an outdated sword, it is just a sword that matches a different playstyle. And if it happens to match your playstyle but you hate the way it looks, whatever.
You can fix
Make it
that.
look how you want. Yeah, it's great. I love it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna maybe not cover my Animal Crossing Island tiki torches.
Aw.
I've decided against that.
I have one tiki torch on my island, which is,
Tiki torches have taken a sinister turn.
you know.
I'm not sure I really want them around.
I also made my bird all like that, where it's like blue and slightly mechanical-y.
Oh, cool.
And then I have my...
Oh, you have a horse too. Wow.
Yep. They gave
Damn.
me a nice horse that's like way better than the horse I found, which I don't think is a horse.
That's a level 3 horse.
My
The
other...
only two horses I have that are level 3 are like the unicorn and the Pegasus that I've got.
My other horse is a deer.
Yeah, the deer's cool.
This is
I've got
true.
multiple deer horse. I've got a golden deer horse.
Also, I kind of like the way this like woodsy thing looks, but I can also just turn into someone else.
Oh, you've got like the satyr thing.
Yeah. But I could also just be Assassin's Creed.
Oh yeah, I went ahead and got that too, just because I like the hood.
I also like the hood. I also got the hair,
I
even
wore
though I'm
the
not
default.
using the hair.
Yeah. You know, someday you may want to dress up like Cassandra. Who
It's
knows?
true. Oh, I discovered God of War.
But
Where's
also,
Kratos?
I still kind of really want the ending of this, where like it's just a dude getting out of the Animus at an Abstergo office and being like, "Okay, I think we've successfully kid-friendly Cassandra's Adventures enough to sell. Like we have made this marketable. We took all the boning out."
We removed the Order of Ancient stuff. It's not a snake cult.
It's no snake cult. Well, I mean, Typhon's kind of snaky, but you know.
I'm gonna climb up this Ares butt.
Phoenix climbed past the
Ah.
God of War's great feet, made for grinding his enemies.
I mean, you climb on that Zeus dick in Odyssey. Like,
It's true. A lot of innuendos were thrown out while I was climbing Hephaestus' statue in this.
Excuse me.
And Prometheus kept telling Zeus to stop it, and he was like, nah, though.
I may have cheated a little bit, and when you said I recognized the Athena voice actress, I went to
Oh,
IMDb.
did you just go look it up?
I just went and looked it up.
Ah, you suck.
I know. But I did not realize
I was waiting for you to get there so that you could hear like the first line she says and just go, oh, I know exactly who that is. But now you've ruined it.
I now I've
Killed that
ruined
moment.
it. I know.
Bad content.
But what I was going to mention was I did not realize that Prometheus is JC, or not JC Denton, the other one. Oh my god, what is the name? Adam Jensen.
Prometheus didn't ask for this.
Prometheus did not ask for this. I don't know why I always say I don't know why I said J.C. Denton when I meant the other one, but you know,
J.C. Denton is a person that exists.
theoretically,
I mean, yeah, he's not a real person who exists, but you know.
he's also like kind of not a real person in Deus Ex.
It's true.
And bottomless canyons leading to nowhere.
Yeah, look at that dumb fortress.
It's a sick fortress. Oh, good! I've completed God of War Ascension.
Nice.
Everyone's favorite God of War game.
Surveyed the terrain from atop the god of war. She spied a beast so majestic, it could be no ordinary creature.
Ah, that must be my son. Not the sharpest sword in the barracks, but he'll knock Phoenix off her feet. Mark my words.
Oh, check out that bear.
Is that an Ares bear?
It could be.
An Ares berries, if you will.
That sounds like a terrible cereal.
It really does.
Which also, man, now I want cereals based on the Greek gods.
Some Ares berries.
Yeah, that sounds rad.
I feel like this section also could be streamlined a little bit, where you're just standing here and just.
I
like-
kind of want a like ping button that just lets me hit the whole area and just be like, all right, here's where everything is.
Yeah.
Mostly because I did this from the statue and was like, okay, cool, I got everything in the Ares area.
and
And
then
then I realized that there's like a range limit, so it's like I was, you know, a ways away from here on some other tall thing in Ares' area and realized there was still a shit ton of stuff I had not spotted out. And I was like, oh, damn it. There's so much more.
that, or like what I want is Shadow of War does this, where you have these sections where you have to look for all the stuff, but it lists everything that you can
so
see.
it tells you when you've got everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There are lots of tiny little things that I think would make this game significantly better. Not to say that this game is not
Yeah.
great already, because this game is kind of great.
Oh yeah, there's room for improvement, but like overall, this game is fantastic, which I was not expecting at all.
Things for...
I was expecting this game to be solidly okay.
Yeah.
Instead, I like it a lot.
I feel like you definitely get the sense that there were people at Ubisoft who were like, man, Greek mythology is a lot of fun. What if we just made another game that was only that after Assassin's Creed Odyssey? And then they did.
Put this standing toilet right next to my bed.
So you can just wake up and...
No, I see that's the problem. As much as I like the idea of the standing toilet, I feel like there's no place for it in my home.
Well, perhaps eventually you'll get...
Mostly because I've only got one room, and it feels really weird to just have like my bed and my desk and then a toilet.
Perhaps you'll get more eventually.
Maybe. Who can say?
Who can
Only
say?
Tom Nook, the arbiter of my fate.
Also, because I'm playing this on the PlayStation quintuple,
Yeah.
when you get close, it really doesn't like you, like, because what I tend to do is, like, I'll be close, and then I'll just, like, wiggle the control stick around and mash the identify button.
Oh, I do that a lot, yeah.
The PS5 controller does not like that,
Oh, weird.
because it does the DualSense thing, and it'll, like, if you start mashing it too much, it'll, like, lock the R2.
Oh, that's terrible. I don't like that at all.
It's very funny
Is there a way to turn that off?
Probably.
It's like sticky keys. Why would you want that?
Because it's kind of funny to me.
It's like, no, if I hit shift a bunch, then I just hit shift a bunch. You don't need to fuck with me.
But this is like, it's specifically when you get like close to one. It's like, no, stop just mashing and actually find it, you dummy. and it's funny to me. Oh, also there's one of those that I found the first one of those and then went, oh, Make Me Mad was so right.
Oh, what?
The big liar things.
Oh, right.
I was just like, oh, Make Me Mad is the most right, because, like, I found one of them. I found the small one, I found the big one, and then I was like, I don't want to deal with this.
So, I have an easy solution for that.
Uh-huh.
Look it up online, and
Yep.
as soon as you find the big liar, just do all of them immediately, and
Yep.
ignore those quests.
That's what I've been doing.
Yep. Look, I wish that I had a better answer, but that is my answer. I like the idea of that as a thing, but no, I'm not going to remember that the whole time. I don't want to run all the way back to find the thing again. No. We're not dealing with that. That's not how this is going to work. I'll drop some more money on Tom Nook over here. Yes, just take literally everything out of my pockets. Fucking raccoon.
Look, he just wants to, make sure he's... You make sure
You trapped me on this island, Tom Nook.
He just wants to make sure that he's got all the right permits and stuff,
You son of a bitch.
all the right permits.
Is it weird? Like, I don't know how Tom Nook dressed in the previous games.
Mm-hmm.
He seems way more sinister in this one. The sweater, like the weird sweater jacket and everything that he's wearing, maybe it's just winter clothes.
It is winter clothes.
He looks like a fucking cult leader.
In summer, he's got like a Hawaiian shirt.
Okay, he looks really sinister in the winter.
What's this area called again?
He specifically reminds me of a character that I can't place, but who scares me.
All right.
Hold on, actually, I'm gonna go look at Tom Nook again.
And just like think about it. T A A B.
So I think Tom Nook in his winter outfit is reminding me of the fucking doctor from Alan Wake. The dude who runs the fucking retreat for artists.
Yeah, Hartman.
Yeah.
You're not wrong.
Yeah, because Hartman has like a buttoned-up sweater vest thing. He's still got the sweater vest thing going on. It's not like, obviously, it's not like a one-to-one look or anything. There's just something about his attitude and the way he's just like walking around with his fucking sweater carrying a book and just smiling all the time. And just all like, oh no, this is for your own good. Just, yeah, stay on my island. It's fine. Stay on my island and work for me.
Stay on my island and pay me money. Oop, I've fucked that up. Doink. Caroline, that's my face. I need that. Also, I will say that, like, I've looked up, like, the liar solutions, and I had a brief moment of panic, like, reading them the first time. Because it labels them as, like, from left to right, like, the strings are A, B, C, D. But, like, I read it and thought it was music notes. I was like,
yeah, that wouldn't be great.
Oh, no. I don't know music at all.
Thankfully, that is not in fact the case.
Yes.
Also, can I just point out, I didn't say anything about it like I think it was like 2 days ago, when I loaded up Animal Crossing and there was just a fucking corpse on the title screen.
What?
Yeah, it's fucking bird just washed up on my beach.
Oh no, you're supposed to talk to him.
Yeah, no, I went and found him and talked to him and everything, but when I loaded up, I was just like, why is there a fucking corpse on the beach? The fuck happened in Animal Crossing over here?
He's shipwrecked.
Yeah, no, I get that now, but when I started the game up and it just pops up the Animal Crossing New Horizons title screen, and it's just hovering over this fucking body on the beach, I was like, what the fuck? It really threw me for a minute. Also, check out this bear.
It's a nice bear. I thought these were supposed to be nice.
Well, Aphrodite was nice, because she's a huge bitch. Ares lost something else in the transition.
Do you think my mighty blade is at the beck and call of anyone who asks?
It's more that all of the gods lost, like, something important to them, and for Aphrodite, it was literally her being a bitch.
I didn't mean
Everyone else lost other things, but you know.
I just can't do this without you.
I liked the idea though of the early.
Oh yeah, that it actually just made all of the gods nice.
Yeah.
I kind of thought that's what it was going to be because Aphrodite was the first one I ran into, and I was like, oh, that's really funny.
And last but certainly not least, you're quaking, shaking, little heart.
Oh, Ares isn't a bear.
He's not.
All right, the jig is up. Just get it over with. Fillet me, it'll numb my pain. Just do it.
What? No, calm down.
Back up! Either you do the honors, or they will.
Hold on, I can fix this. Let me put my hood back up.
Magic your hood back on. Man, I wish I could magic a hood on.
Same.
Alright, Animal Crossing going to sleep.
Okay, my turn, warrior. Come now, dice me up. I'm a chicken. Pathetic, clucking poultry.
I'm looking for Ares. He's not.
I am he! Once the mighty god of war, now reduced to an easily startled pile of feathers.
Are you sure?
Does a bear
So
poop
kind of
in
like
the
Ares'
woods?
chicken.
Sorry.
He's a very expressive chicken.
He's a very expressive chicken. Also, that was a very funny cut of does the bear poop in the woods? And Phoenix just looks over at the bear, and the bear's like, I don't know what you're talking about.
Where is your famous pride? Your violence incarnate.
I wish you were violence incarnate, so this would all be over. No one gives a buck about me now.
Since when does the mighty Ares care what anyone thinks? You won wars.
Since I became a chicken, lady.
I mean, you must still, do strategy or something?
Look at me. I can't hold a sword. One back on the battlefield and I'm a laughing stock. Even my love, Aphrodite, rejected me the moment she saw me.
But I got Aphrodite back to her old self again. I think you might have a shot with her.
Oh, so a gorgeous goddess in love with a chicken?
I'm sure that is not illegal. Thanks, Zeus.
My fellow soldiers, my townspeople, my brother, they were all cursed by Typhon. They need your help.
You
God
can
damn
try
Zeus.
pulling at my heartstrings
Zeus is
all you
great.
want.
Also the
reality
worst.
is that this animal cannot help you. I'm not getting Aphrodite back, and you can't even hurt a chicken. Your brother is as good as dead.
Hey!
Now leave me alone to cry in peace. Which I will also fail to do because chickens can't express emotions through tears, but just bottle them up inside. Forever.
I guess I'll let Aphrodite know you've given up.
What did you say?
A chicken's a chicken, right? May as well tell
Later,
everyone
loser.
you're useless to fight. Forget your lost essence. You'll never be whole again.
Fine. Tell her how worthless I am. Even if my essence would fix me, there's no way a mortal could get inside the vault. So forget it.
Consider it forgotten.
But also, where's the vault?
Curiosity, where would I find that vault?
Right down there, covered in debris. It's impossible to uncover it.
Okay, bye.
What about using that giant spear? Let's give it a shot. Bear, a little help?
Alright, Ares, I'm stealing your bear. Bye.
He's very helpful there. Also, they do these weird montage cuts a lot in this game, but I'm way into them.
Look at that bear. Look at him sit.
There's a revolver. Known fact.
Stupid, conveniently placed giant spear.
It's not blocked anymore, so off I go.
Bye.
Fine. It's your funeral. Rest in pieces. Before you go, realistically, you have 0 chance. But let's make it 0.1 with my blessing.
Hey, thanks. I got a thing.
I can't remember what any of Ares' blessings do because none of them are as useful as Aphrodite.
Look at me. You are not ready.
Because that one she gives you where you just don't die is very nice.
It's true. Oops. Combo meter lasts twice as long before resetting. Wings power is replenished after axe or sword air finisher. Combo meter gains a 4th stage at 84 hits. That's a lot.
It's a lot of hits. I've only gotten that far once, I think. Twice.
I've only gotten that far 0 times, I think.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Well,
Building up combos in this game can be pretty hard.
it checks out. He's been a disappointment since day one.
Babies, such flavors.
Prometheus, stop talking shit about babies. That's our job. The GBP for it.
Also, I will say this, if you ever see a new animal you want to tame, which you probably won't because you just got a level 3 horse already, but if you ever see an animal and you're like, hey, I want that horse, just turn invisible. Makes it super easy.
I don't think I can turn invisible yet.
Oh, really? Huh. I thought you hold down circle. No? Okay.
Holding it down doesn't do anything.
Yeah, no, nothing happened, so okay. Then you can't turn invisible yet. Weird. I thought that just came standard with Bird, honestly. I bought that and don't remember.
I can tap it, and then I can crouch.
No. Nah, because if you hold down the crouch, then you turn invisible if you have that ability. But I guess I just unlocked that and don't remember unlocking it. Alright, for the record, you can turn invisible. Later.
Eventually.
Yeah.
Vengeance will be mine.
Do. Oh, can I like...
These things are fun to mess with.
Okay, that's good. Was moderately worried that it would be like, no, you can't,
Like, you can't activate it while you stand on it.
yeah.
Now, I want to say you can even climb on them while they're floating in the air, so
That would make sense.
they're very versatile.
Whee! Ah. Had to itch my ear for a moment, sorry. Hey, what's going on in here? Oh boy. Big chains.
Hey, I'm back.
Hello.
Yep, those are some chains.
Wonder what these chains are binding.
Deep in
Probably a
the vault,
boss.
Phoenix found a statue bound by chains, bearing a strong resemblance to Cottis, the Hecatoncheires.
Let me guess. The 100 arms were a dead giveaway.
So these chains can be broken.
He's only got 6 arms, though, Zeus. Oops.
It's Goro.
Oh man, I gotta go like all the way around. I wonder if I can just ignore all those dudes. And Ares is just somewhere being like, oh, but fight them though.
I mean, also, you should probably just find them. You're going to need those upgrade crystals at some point.
Yeah, but I can get them from places that aren't
Yeah,
here.
but upgrade... That's true. Upgrade crystals, you need a lot of them, though. A lot of upgrading to be done. I'm almost done upgrading.
But also there's something funny to me about doing the Ares dungeon without fighting anyone.
It is funny, not gonna lie. It's also kind of funny, you know how, like, the Aphrodite thing, there's that bit where you have to complete a bunch of the like, Tartarus things,
Oh,
because
I have to fight people.
it's like, oh, you gotta collect those tears or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Because I've done so much bullshit and finished all those early, whenever that part came around, my character was like, oh, I've already got those here. Let's take it. I like in games when your character acknowledges that you've just already completed an objective, and it's like, nah, I got it. Good to go.
It was funny because that part actually tripped me up for a while because there was one that I just could not figure out how to get into for like hours.
Oh.
I did very bad. Can I just drop that on his head? Yeah, I can! That's great. That's thinking with portals right there. Oh god. Why are there babies? Why is this Dante's Inferno all of a sudden?
They're babies?
They're not actual babies, but they are significantly smaller than most enemies.
Even those dudes with
Dante's
swords?
Inferno, Dead Space,
Yeah.
EA just love them babies.
I mean, they're you-sized.
Eh, what is my character
baby.
but my character's basically a baby.
You're not a baby.
You're young.
That's true.
I got an achievement about Assassin's Creed. Yay.
Nice.
Ow.
That reminds me, Twitter was sending me notifications to all my devices telling me to follow Assassin's Creed, and I was like, wait, what? I thought I turned off all your stupid promotional shit.
You can never escape the promotional shit.
Because I know that if there's one thing I think about when I think about video games that you play,
There you go.
ba-da-bop, ba-da-bop.
I've engaged with too many of your tweets.
Apparently.
Once I escape you, I will wage an endless war.
You have fun with your endless war, Ares, but first help me.
Sounds like he's going to Afghanistan. Oh.
Ba-da-bop, ba-da-bop.
Wow.
Can I, like... Oh, I can fall. Oh, that was a really long fall. I kind of want to see if I can
Turns out
just...
we were the real Fall Guys all along.
Turns out. I want to see if I can just cheat. I need to get a third... Oh, there is a third one. Whoops. Oh, I think they thought about this, because I think there's a wall there. Which is, how the kids say, unfortunate. Whoa! 1 second, whoops. Nope.
Trying to silver the hedgehog your way around.
A little bit. Oh, come on. I totally did it. Oh, I gotta get a box. Uh-oh.
Huh.
Yeah, what's up?
I was just looking at what you did there.
But yeah, I've done something here.
I think I could be wrong, but I think you just skipped the part where you could have just gone in and hit the thing to get to a point where you couldn't go in and hit the thing.
No, because the other end had the same, like,
Okay.
barricade. The real issue is I've hit a point where I need a box and I don't see one, and now I have to go backwards through this puzzle until I find one.
You could fall off the side and get reloaded at the last checkpoint.
I
Might be
could,
easier than
but
trying to circle
that's
around.
giving up.
Fair.
And if there's one thing,
Also, yes, you appear to have entered this puzzle backwards.
there's one thing you should know about these streams by now is that we don't give up, even though we
That's true.
probably should.
That's true.
Oh, hey, wait, I think we did it.
Giving up is for Lightning Returns or Amy, and even then, questionable. No, I guess the real giving up is Time and Punishment. What is it?
Time and Eternity.
No. Time and Eternity. Time and Punishment. They, I guess, kind of is, but
Yeah, a little bit.
Oh. Come on. There we go. Whoops. No, come back. Restarting from the checkpoint. Pshaw. So at least now we know that the other part of the secret is we have to get blocks on the other side before we do goofy shenanigans. Like this. Oh, I think it I think it phased out of existence because I tried to throw it to the other side.
Yeah, it seems like that's what happened.
Oh.
I mean, that doesn't mean you can't pull off some shenanigans.
This does not. This is true.
Just like less dramatic shenanigans at each step.
I need gentler shenanigans.
Yes, subtle shenanigans.
Well, because, like, I feel like they wouldn't put all these extra floaty platforms. They were not
supposed to pull off some bullshit.
If they weren't expecting people to, you know, do some shenanigans.
I will be very interested to see if someone does a speed run of this game and how that looks. I bet it'll be fucking nuts.
That one just vanished. Why'd that vanish? That's mean.
I don't know. It was very close, too.
Oh, they... Okay, so there are areas that I guess you can't take the boxes out of.
Or maybe areas you can't take them to.
Yeah.
Because anytime you pull one onto this platform, it seems to vanish.
Yep. I guess I'll do this one the right way.
Yeah.
What is right in these games, anyway?
I mean, as long as you finish, it's the correct way. That's why I've been justifying all the bullshit I pulled off, at least.
That's certainly what everything I've seen of Breath of the Wild has taught me.
Uh-oh. I need a orb from somewhere.
Oh yeah, cool Breath of the Wild thing. Apparently someone figured out that the NPCs are just like slightly upgraded Mii data, so they were importing Miis into the game.
I saw
weird.
that. It seems neat.
Yeah, that's really cool. I think Nintendo should open source more of their Mii stuff. I want to make like a VTuber that's just my face as a Mii.
Now you're talking.
You can't fathom the war brewing with
That'll be the real next gen features.
Next gen
Maybe they'll put it
VTubing.
in with- yeah, for streaming with the Xbox, like it just uses your avatar in the corner.
Oh my god, that'd be so good.
VTubing built into every game.
Yeah, why not?
Uh-oh. Why is there two? Oh, that's why there's two. Okay. This needs to be scooted a little bit more in there. I don't know if that was enough. We'll try it and see. Okay, that was in fact enough. But now we need to get... You need to hit the right buttons, first of all. Do. Solving puzzles. I hope that's enough as well. Okay. It'd probably be like way cooler if I was able to get all of those like to where they needed to go without like also pushing them, but you know what? I'll take what I can get. Bless you.
Thank you.
Oh, how war will reign!
I guess that's why they don't want you to jump to this one, because there's not actually a pressure plate on those. Oh. It seems like it's just that one that I did that you can cheat. Because all the other ones, somewhat irritatingly, just... Why is that one not unlocking? Oh, because it's not all the way on the thing. That's why.
Yeah, sometimes the blocks don't quite land on the switch.
There we go.
It's kind of annoying, but easily fixed.
Yeah.
Boom.
Oh. Whoops. That was wrong. That was a wrong thing to do.
Puzzles.
Really, where's the speedrun that does that? That's what I want. Speedruns, it's just like, whoops. I meant to land that better, but I fell down a pit. Whoa! Speaking of falling down pits, almost.
Ooh, I'll be right back.
I'll be here. Why? I goofed it. Oh well. Just fall down. Try that again. Because I wasn't thinking about the part where you have to, like, actually drop down and then pick it back up. Oh, come on.
Typhon will drown in my endless rage!
Jesus, Ares, calm down. What's happening? Why is this not working?
You can't contain me forever, Typhon!
You can't escape forever, Typhon! I'll hunt you to the ends of the earth!
Yeah.
Hey, what's up? Whoa. Yeah, leave me alone. Oh, thanks, Aphrodite.
Hello.
Hello.
Back, how goes it?
I'm now fighting this Hecatoncheires.
He's a big one.
He's a big one. Yeah, they all roll.
Do they? I didn't really notice the other one's rolling.
The one that I saw earlier that I was like, oh, that's a big good dude, rolled at me at one point.
I didn't notice.
This guy has, like, earth spikes that the other one didn't.
Yeah, that's a pretty big one. Stick move, that.
My combo meter is 69.
Yeah.
Oh,
Also, I will say that I appreciate the way this game handles its like potion nonsense, because this is like one of the only games where I actually use all the potions.
yeah. I'm about to use...
They do the consumable things.
I probably should have bounced out and made more health potions. By more, I mean the one that I could make, but...
Oh, the important thing is spend all your coins buying those upgrades that let you, like, fly, climb, and swim faster.
Yep. I've already done that.
Yep, good. Those are the ones you want.
I don't know, I want the ones that stop telling me so that when I go into things that are...
Finally, this story is getting good.
Then when I go into certain shrines, the ones that will make it stop being like, hey, you don't have the right powers. That's what I want.
Fair.
Hey! Hey! Can you hear me? I was sent by Ares to retrieve his essence.
Pecking order. This game has really good mission names. That's another
not bad.
thing about this game.
If Legiron wasn't from the stone, he'd have that essence
There was a
and
side
probably a
mission
better
earlier that was called Crazy Cupid Love, and I laughed for a very long time about that. Leave me alone, Lions. Bark, bark, bark.
Also, I have now loaded up the game on my end and immediately been met with like a million things I missed as soon as I climbed to the first tall area and looked around. There's a lot of stuff in this game.
Yep. These
It's
bears.
a large game.
These bears playing fucking Go over here.
Be better.
Bear and
I
Ares.
found the vault. So, someone got there first and stole your essence.
Hawk! The thief could be anywhere by now. Failure was inevitable. We're done. Finished. Good night.
What'll I tell Aphrodite?
Tell her I'm on my way to be flattened on a chariot track.
Can't even cross the road, can you?
Ah!
Okay,
Ah!
you got it.
Okay, Zeus.
This is a long shot, but we could track the thief via Amazon. As
Oh
in my
no!
daughters, the Amazons. Uncanny trackers with uncanny tracking devices.
Zeus turn into a chocobo.
Don't get
No, Ares turned
No.
into a chicken. Zeus is just narrating.
It's a long story,
Okay.
but
But we're gonna track Ares' essence via Amazon.
it's in my fortress, which Typhon has locked me out of. Gods, this is pointless.
Why was my hair?
Amazons aren't talking to Ares right now.
Just a bird
Why was my hair not blue in that shot? I think it's
Yeah,
kind of
it's weird.
blue.
Unless
Maybe it's just weird lighting because everything's here is very red.
Yeah, that seems to be it.
So I hid it.
you're self-pinks, huh? I'll have to think of something to play.
Who do you think you
Please
are?
play the chicken dance.
You can't toot an instrument of war willy-nilly. Besides, that's only half the job. You'll have to open the gate with Typhon's melody of tribute.
Please let Typhon's melody of tribute be the chicken dance.
Typhon's no normal narcissist. He forced Pan to dedicate a song to him and trained my gate to respond to it alone. Pan toiled on the music in a vault somewhere. That's your best bet to find the melody. Once you've got everything, if you make it out alive, play at the fortress gate to open it.
Hey, where's my tribute melody?
I think it's the burps people get after drinking too much wine.
Sick burn. Alright. I'm gonna open this chest. And maybe get this.
Probably should.
We're gonna do this, and then I'm gonna zip over to the Tower of Gods and do some upgrading.
Hang out with them, upgrade some nonsense.
Yeah. And then switch to the other game I want to play very briefly.
Okay. What was the other game?
Oh, you'll see.
Uh-oh.
You'll all see.
Yay! Wait, boo, maybe. I don't know.
Assassin's Creed Syndicate again.
No, it's just New Game Plus Assassin's Creed Valhalla. Just we didn't get 100%, god damn it. Doodle. There we go. I've collected enough gold and amber to upgrade one of my potions.
No, as a random aside, can I just say I'm a big fan of the fact that they give you the, like, controllable arrow as just a default thing in this game as soon as you get the bow.
It's very
There's
nice.
no limit on it aside from stamina. It's very nice. And also, I'm really glad that you can just shoot yourself with it.
I didn't know you could
Makes me
just
laugh
shoot
every
yourself with
time.
it. Hold on.
I did that as a joke once. It was like, haha, it works.
Do 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 do. Oh, it hurts also.
It does. Yeah.
It turns out shooting yourself with a bow, not
Yeah. Getting yourself in the chest with a magic arrow does in fact sting.
Thanks, Hermes.
He's helping.
Sort of.
Ooh, new helmet.
Check out my sick new armor. It's slightly upgraded.
Upgrading your armor is very important. Later enemies in this game do shit tons of damage.
Mixing up some potions. I thought I bought that enhanced dodge, but I guess I did not. Weird. Guess I will buy that hammer thing. I will become immune to lasers. And I'll get the, oh, I don't have enough coins. I'm short by 1. Oh.
Oh, what was the other thing you were gonna get?
The Ares near spear thing.
Oh, that one's pretty good actually. It's like also it's good in a fight, and also it's basically a triple jump, so you can pull some bullshit with that. The one for the Heracles gauntlets that pulls you to enemies or vice versa is very good. But also you really want that one that just lets you pick up heavier blocks.
Oh, yeah.
Because there are a lot of puzzles you can just ignore if you can do that.
This makes sense.
Where it's like, aha, push this block through this like weird laser tunnel, and you're just like, what if I just pick it up and carry it over the tunnel though? And it's like, oh, I didn't expect you to have that power.
Rip.
Also, I will say, one thing I really appreciate in this game that I don't see in most things is you can't block an unblockable attack, but you do still take reduced damage if you try.
Oh, that's nice.
Like, you'll still get hit, you still get knocked back and everything, but you take less damage if you block the unblockable. Which I appreciate a lot.
I'll tell you, this game I'm about to switch to does not do that, and now that you said that, I wish it did.
Oh, you're switching to the Avengers?
Maybe.
That would make sense.
That definitely seems like a TFP thing to do.
Yeah.
I'm actually switching to Star Wars Episode 1 pod racing.
Oh, okay.
Ooh.
Now we're talking.
I lied to you. It was the Avengers game.
Switching to Avengers pod racing. What?
If only.
I'd play like Marvel Kart.
Yeah. Oh, I think Grav and I were the ones who were talking, or Grav made one comment, and then I made a joke about Marvel Tennis, like Mario Tennis, but with Marvel characters.
Yeah. Like, the fact that it's not a thing just tells me that the people making these games have no idea what the fuck they're doing.
Ban Mr.
That should be,
Fantastic
like-
from Marvel Tennis.
Yeah, that was
Whatever.
what I
He's
was
the
thinking.
fucking net in soccer.
You're so right.
Oh, comics.
That's the final boss of Marvel Tennis is
Oh no! Oh
no
this
is the wall from that
No,
dumb Spider-Man.
bad things are happening. I went to a vault in here and was like, oh, I'll just go beat up whatever's in this vault and clear it out or whatever. And then what's in the vault is all of the bosses. It's like a challenge arena, but it's all the bosses I fought.
Nice.
It's like, oh, he's not expecting just fucking boss rush the vault. I should have made more potions before this, but I didn't know it was going to be in here. Whatever. Fuck off, Achilles. Fuck off, bear. Who brings a bear to a sword fight? Atalanta, bitch. That's a tough bear. I'm gonna leave that bear.
This is a long loading screen. There we go.
All right, come on.
Welcome
There it is.
welcome to the
Oh, wait.
helicarrier.
Do you have fun in games?
We do. We have fun in games like I'm gonna say hi to Captain America,
We can't let up the pressure.
voiced by Carlos from the Resident Evil 3 remake, and it freaks me out every time he talks. Because I can't hear him without without thinking like, oh, he's about to like flirt awkwardly with Jill. I don't have any of those things. Here's a bunch of Iron Man suits. We can go into Thor's room, and if he's not there, which he's not, we can do this, which is very funny to me.
Can you just try to pick up Mjolnir? Is that it?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, it won't let me do it. I did it once. It lets you try to pick up Mjolnir, and guess what? You can't do it. Turns out.
Lame.
Also, related to the plot of the Avengers video game, here's other Hawkeye, but he's not feeling too hot. And is
Is
like,
Hawkeye a robot man?
no.
No, he didn't get roboticized.
No, he got time travel problems.
Oh, he's going all Spider-Verse.
Yes.
He's a little glitchy.
He's a little glitchy. I assume that will be resolved in the next DLC
The next update
thing,
slash DLC
update.
slash
Yeah.
whatever. Honestly, kind of shocked they didn't revolve it in this one, since they added the Hawkeye.
Well, so this one you have to rescue him from the time travel, and then he's trying to explain what the time travel is about, and then he falls over with time travel problems. So we just have this Hawkeye, which, spoiler alert, is the character I've put the most time in. You can tell, because my power level is 126 compared to
High.
28. It's 126 out of 150 is the maximum.
Ah.
And then we have 28, 37, 31, 33, 23, and 39.
I like that design. That's a good looking Kate Bishop.
There are a bunch of different ones. Let me go to my thing here. I like this one too. This is the default one. It's a little more purple, which is also cool. We can also do things like you can get the one that's in my icon thing up here, the cool Leica shirt.
Mm-hmm.
And get the dumb cover art that says "I Heart Hawkeye" with an arrow on it. You can get this weird shit. I don't know what that is. It kind of looks like Bullseye, sort of.
Yeah.
A weird lady Bullseye. Or be in a hoodie.
Yeah, no, always an option.
Or
why not just wear a hoodie sometimes?
Be old lady Hawkeye from Old Man Hawkeye.
Oh, that's what that is.
Which, why would you ever do this?
Ah.
And then eventually...
I just kept thinking from the small icon that just looked kind of like Lila Hassan.
Eventually you do get the hip holes. Very important.
Mm-hmm.
And also this cool thing from that Hawkeye comic from like the very beginning. And I have a bunch of nameplates. I like that most of them are just from that Hawkeye comic. Like a solid majority of them are just from the Matt Fraction, David Aja Hawkeye comic.
It was a good run.
This is a good comic, and they know that that's the one that you want. I will never change it from this one, though, because when I did this secretly on Twitch a couple days ago, I was explaining to the people I was talking to who Hawkeye was, and I literally used that image to be like, this is why this is a cool character. Look at how cool this is.
It's pretty cool.
Oh, that's not the war table. I've played this game before, I swear.
Eh.
Anyway, we're gonna go do this thing. The Elite Forest Hive. I also like that. I think this is from that drug dealer Iron Man thing. 'Cause it's white.
Let's pay the place a visit and take it offline.
That's my Iron Man.
That looks like
nameplate is drug dealer Iron Man.
That was a pretty good Iron Man run.
And then those two, I don't know. Ask me anything about Kamala Khan and Black Widow.
What is Kamala Khan's deal?
She's stretchy, and she's an Inhuman, and she really likes Carol Danvers.
God, I forgot she was in Inhuman.
Oh, so
it's like her thing, and I forgot.
So, crash course on the plot of this Avengers game, because it's very goofy, is the Avengers are holding some big, like, fan event that Kamala Khan won a fan fiction contest to attend.
Yep.
And she shows up at the fancy new helicarrier that they're gonna run called, like, the Chimera or something.
That's a bad name for a helicarrier. That sounds like it's going to be an evil helicarrier.
Well, it's running off this new energy thing that Bruce Banner and God, what's his name? Totally not MODOK, even though it is 100% MODOK. I forget his human name. But
anyways.
But they're running it off of Terrigen, that totally safe energy source.
Oh yeah.
Also, just unrelated, quick diversion. I want to point out that Kate Bishop is just a Devil May Cry character. So I got this.
Seems like it.
I got this stinger, and I got like air trick.
Yeah. What you're saying is you like Devil May Cry now.
No, I would rather play this game than Devil May Cry.
That's fair.
But also, it turns out that everything goes wrong. Who could have guessed that running your boat off of Terrigen was bad?
What are these things you're beating up? Are these Ultrons?
No, these are synthoids, I think.
Okay.
There are synthoids, there are proto-synthoids, and there are adaptoids.
Mm-hmm.
And then the boss fight of the Kate Bishop storyline is the super adaptoid, which just has like a fake Mjolnir and throws Captain America shield at you.
Mm-hmm. As he does.
As he does, I guess. It's like the Super Skrull, but not.
Yeah, but a robot.
And
And instead of copying the Fantastic Four, he's copying everybody else.
Oh yeah, also, when I hit my ultimate power, when I do melee attacks, it shoots out energy beams like fucking Devil May Cry. Which admittedly...
I also feel sorry for Super Skrull. He copied, like, the worst people.
A little bit.
Yeah, it's not great.
Yeah, lasers.
One of the dumbest things about Super Skrull was that, like, one of the power sets he copied is, Mr. Fantastic, who can stretch. But Skrulls can already do that. They're shapeshifters. It's not even copying a power, you just have that.
But to be fair, stretching is a lot more useful. You can stretch a thing arm.
That's true.
Or something that's on fire.
Yeah.
Yeah, things go bad, and then Captain America dies. We swear he's totally dead.
Uh-huh.
Disregard the part where I was looking at him in the character select screen.
Mm-hmm.
And then like 150 people die, and then the people who don't die get turned into Inhumans.
And Kamala Khan is one of them, I'm guessing.
Kamala Khan is one of them, and her dad is very sad about this. And then AIM swoops in.
He's all like, man, I wish my daughter wasn't an Inhuman. Why couldn't she have just died like a normal person?
Why couldn't... Well, so the other secret is that those 150 people didn't die. They were also Inhumans, and they got stolen by AIM. So, like, nobody died from, the ship exploding and crashing into San Francisco Bay.
And also the Terrigen Mists, which are, like, a super poison for anyone who's not a crazy mutant person.
Yeah. It turns out that this was just everybody... Because MODOK also inhaled the mists and became an Inhuman. Which I don't...
Wait, no, I think the mists are poisonous to mutants.
Yes. I think that sounds right.
Poisonous to mutants, but normal people are fine, but then some people turn into crazy.
Yeah, Inhumans, which is totally legal.
Very different.
Fox can't use those.
Legally distinct.
Things that Fox can't use. Which I guess it's a moot point now, but you know.
Comic books are dumb.
Comic books are very dumb. But so Kamala Khan is on the I hate AIM, or no, it's the AIM sucks subreddit, which is a very funny subreddit name because it's literally like our AIM sucks. And meets up with someone who's like, guess this password and join the resistance. And it's like Tony Stark's AIM login or something. And the password hint is what is Tony Stark's first love? And I got really excited. That's what I kept saying. And it was not booze. The password was
the actual.
Well, so Kamala Khan, being the upstanding Marvel nerd that she is, first guesses like Pepper Potts, and that doesn't work.
Obviously.
And then she guessed. Oh, I died. Oh well. And then she guessed like the prototype Mark something. like the official fancy name for the first suit or whatever, and that didn't work. And then she looks behind her at a poster she has on her wall that just says, "I am Iron Man." And she guesses,
Okay.
"I am Iron Man," and that worked.
What? Why did that work?
I don't know.
That's stupid as hell.
But then she gets a message from someone named, like a weird hacker message from someone named Tiny Dancer. Who is not who I thought it was when I first saw it. Because, like, with the name like that, I was like, oh, that's Ant-Man. It is not Ant-Man.
It should have been Ant-Man.
It should have been Ant-Man.
But I guess this is like, would this be Hank Pym Ant-Man?
Hank Pym Ant-Man is around. I think supposedly they're going to add Scott Lang Ant-Man as a character.
Nobody wants to play as Pym.
Nobody. He looks appropriately like a washed-up drunk with anger issues.
Okay. That's a step in the right direction.
And then Kamala Khan runs around and is like, oh, but we found this footage that shows MODOK and Captain America, and MODOK's not where he said he was in the testimony. He's actually somewhere else, which means MODOK probably caused the thing to explode. And so she goes and she finds the Hulk, and then a lot of the game is just Kamala Khan and the Hulk running around, which is kind of adorable. Because the Hulk, Bruce Banner doesn't like children. There's a fun loading screen joke where, like, you're loading into a mission, and Bruce Banner is just driving this van, and Kamala Khan is, like, slurping on a giant, like, gas station drink, and turns on the radio and is just annoying the shit out of Bruce Banner. And they go and find Iron Man, and then Iron Man joins the team. And then they go infiltrate AIM, and it turns out... No, I think they fuck up, and Kamala Khan tries to break a bunch of Inhumans out of jail, but messes up because she's a teenager. And so Black Widow, who's undercover at AIM, and also Tiny Dancer. Because I guess that makes sense.
I'm sure, whatever.
She rescues her, and then Black Widow joins the team. And then AIM's gonna do a big event somewhat similar to the big dumb Avengers event that caused all the problems. And they're gonna show off their new robot army or something, and then Thor shows up and is like, I hate this robot army. I'm a doctor for some reason, because we're kind of
Blake.
Yep. He's got a big dumb name tag that says, "Hi, my name is D. Blake."
Yeah. That's Thor's secret identity. What about it?
I thought that was only, like, in that dumb Hulk show. I didn't know that was, like, a...
No.
I didn't know that was a thing.
That was a comic thing. Because that was the whole deal, was way back in the day, the original Thor storyline was kind of like the movie where he's all like, Odin's like, yo, Thor, you're way too arrogant. And Thor's like, whatever, I'm the best, suck my dick. And then Odin's like, alright, well, how's this? I'm gonna send you to Earth, but instead of just not having your powers, I'm gonna trap you in the subconscious of a just human doctor named Donald Blake. And you can only be, like, yourself whenever he decides to let you out. And so it's not even, like, an alternate identity, it's like he's actually trapped in this human doctor's head. And the guy has to transform into Thor to let him out. And the whole thing is that Thor's all like, man, whatever, this sucks. And Odin's like, whatever, this doctor is doing more for people than you ever did, and he can't even use one of his fucking legs. It's like, you've got all these fucking superpowers and you're a shithead, and then this doctor can barely walk and he's great. So what's your deal? And then that's how Thor learns humility and becomes less of a shit person. Which is one of those things where I always thought it was a huge missed opportunity in the first Thor movie not to just do something like that, because that's a way better story than just, I took away his powers and then he learned not to be a shit. Because also he, like, totally didn't learn anything.
He did
in
not.
that first movie. Like, even if you didn't do the Donald Blake stuff, at least having Natalie Portman's character still be, like, a nurse would have been a step in the right direction. Because then she's actually doing something good and not just being a random scientist. Not to say that science is not good, but, like, she's literally just studying fucking science
Asgard.
shit. She's not fucking curing cancer or anything. Which is funny because, man, that would have come in handy for her later.
Yeah, I was about to say, like,
But yeah, like in the original comics, she was like a nurse, so she was explicitly like the nurse for Donald Blake. So that was part of the other humility thing. Was like, yo, check out this normal human lady doing all this cool rad nurse shit. Why can't you be that good, God's son? And then Thor's just over here like, aw man, I do suck.
Rip.
Like, why? Yeah. Those Thor movies have a lot of problems. Let's not get.
Whatever, that third one's great.
That third one is pretty good. Feel like it went too far in some places.
Fair. Talking about the devil's butthole.
I was gonna say, I'm not a huge fan of the devil's anus.
That's what it is.
Put that on my tombstone.
Not a big
not
fan.
a fan of the devil's anus.
It's a good tombstone.
I feel like it'd be alright.
Not gonna lie. Excuse me. Ah, shit. Adaptoid's gonna heal, and it's gonna be a bummer. Oh well. But also they find out that, because MODOK's inhuman powers are, like, literally killing him.
Okay.
And
I thought you were gonna say literally killing, like, other people.
No.
Just kill you instantly.
No.
I was like, oh, that's a problem.
His inhuman powers are, he's like a technomancer.
Oh, okay. That makes sense, I guess.
But, like, he's
Why do people always get thematically appropriate superpowers?
I don't know.
Where's the person who gets the wildly inappropriate superpower?
That's just like Cloud Lady.
Well, no, because her whole thing is she wanted to fly.
And then she got a cloud.
She got a power that let her fly. That's what I mean, is like she just got a superpower that's basically just like, here, this is made for you.
Yeah, I don't know. Well, I guess, like, if you got a superpower, like, that, I guess that would just kind of become your thing. Like, it wouldn't, like, it would just
like,
automatically
you lean
become,
into it.
yeah.
It's like if you get a superpower that makes you super intelligent, it's like, well, I guess I'm the smart guy now. Great.
I mean, like, Kamala
You get a
Khan...
superpower to turn invisible, and it's like, well, okay, I guess I'm the stealth guy.
Kamala Khan got a power to be stretchy and, like, grow.
She can embiggen.
Yeah.
She explicitly refers to the power as embiggening.
That's what her ultimate is called, is embiggen,
Yeah, that
where she
makes
just
sense.
grows big and then hits people really hard.
Makes sense. I actually like Kamala Khan. I think she's fun.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with her. I like the outfit that I gave her in this video game. There are a lot of really...
I like her like original superhero outfit, which is like the baggy shirt and everything.
Mhm.
It's just a good look.
There are
Like, there need to be more characters like her in the sense of, yo, this is a new character who exists in the Marvel Universe and has just become
a superhero.
Like, you know, it's a new character who was born and grew up in this universe and now is like the main character.
The suppressed ability that takes away, or not ability, the suppressed status ailment that takes away your ability to run and dodge is the worst.
That does seem like a really bad status ailment, I'm not gonna lie.
It's really bad, especially for someone like me who is constantly running and dodging because I'm Hawkeye.
Cut back to the Immortals for a second. I just found like an apple on an altar, and I've got to take it back to like an Aphrodite altar. And Prometheus had a line about like, oh yeah, no, apples are commonly used as like offerings to show love and whatnot. And Zeus in the background is just like, I like to think of myself as the offering. It's just like, Jesus. Fuck. I really appreciate how much of a scumbag
He's such a scumbag, it's great. My favorite thing is still, like, Prometheus is you turn a lot of people into a lot of things.
He's not wrong.
Oh, but so, like, Monica... I want to say, like, Rappaccini, but I don't think that's right.
Mm-hmm.
But there's some lady who was dating Bruce Banner.
Oh wait, is she the AIM lady who became the Scorpion?
I don't know.
There's an AIM lady who became, like, well, she's called the Scorpion, but not like Spider-Man Scorpion, because she has, like, fucking, like a sick claw arm. It's poisonous or something.
She doesn't have a claw arm in this game. I'll tell you that for free. But she's like...
Or wait, no, her daughter became the lady with the sick claw arm. It's like, I think she secretly had a daughter with Bruce Banner. And then that girl became the Scorpion girl. With the sick AIM claw arm thing.
Monica Rappaccini.
This is a thing.
Okay.
Bruce Banner was dating some evil scientist, or I don't think she was evil scientist lady.
Yes,
at the time. She was
okay.
scientist lady.
Her daughter is the Scorpion.
Okay, yeah.
Carmilla Black, which seems like your
It's a hell of a name.
That seems like your OC. But she was injecting MODOK with stuff, and then it turns out that it's Captain America's blood because Captain America has been in a coma in space for like 40 years.
Dun dun dun. Space coma.
Remember, this isn't just for you. Tony's tyranny over the music selection.
He's right there.
You're our only hope, God.
Black Widow and Kamala Khan are making fun of Iron Man's choice in music while Iron Man stands like right behind them. Oh, that's a lot of dudes. This is about to be a problem. But then you fight MODOK, and also they, like, clean up the video, and it turns out that Captain America destroyed the Terrigen reactor because it was reacting to a giant knot sentinel in the San Francisco Bay that MODOK woke up and then technomanced.
Wait, is the giant knot sentinel a celestial?
No, it's a Kree something. It's like literally called like a Kree sentry or something.
Okay. So I want to say there was a dumb thing going on for a while where they had like a celestial just asleep in the harbor somewhere. And they were just like, what do we do about this giant fucking sleeping alien robot thing in the harbor? And they were just like, hey man, I don't know, he's asleep. Leave him alone.
And then, so the Hawkeye storyline is, because at the end they fake like MODOK killed the Monica lady, but because she made serums out of because she could adapt like the Inhuman powers with something called Dark Terrigen, which is hilarious.
Oh,
but like dark with like D.A.R.K, like it's a fucking abbreviation for something.
Oh, that's so dumb.
It's so
You know
good.
they just wanted that abbreviation to say dark.
Yes.
I just mean in universe.
Not even like yeah, but
no,
also
like,
yes.
AIM was like, yo, we need this to say dark. Straight up.
That's what it's gonna be.
We don't know what you're working on over. We don't even know, but it has to come out to say dark at the end.
But there's an Inhuman who has the power to create an identical clone of themselves, except for the clone has heterochromia.
Yeah, sure, whatever. Why not?
And when MODOK quote unquote kills the AIM lady, there's a very suspect close up on her eyes that have heterochromia, and then it turns out that at the end she's totally alive and is something called the Scientist Supreme, which is very funny to me.
Is the Scientist Supreme is the counterpart to the Sorcerer Supreme.
Also, as a collectible that give you like minor stat boosts, they just give you comic covers, and that's kind of fun. Like check out check out these cool Hawkeyes, and check out these cool Miss Marvels. Like this one that is ironically the cover art they used for Lockjaw in Marvel Puzzle Quest. Because look at that guy.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
And then here's Iron Man. Here's a matte fraction Iron Man.
Gonna need Zeus to never quote Lady Gaga again.
Here's Civil War, because everybody loves Civil War.
No, who doesn't? Did have good covers though. Had that going for it.
Here's the death of Captain America again for the 18th time at the end of Civil War. I like this one that just says, Mad Bomb! It can destroy the world! From 1976.
I believe that was a bomb that literally just made you angry.
Great. That sounds like comic books.
I want to say that was one of the ones where he was fighting the hate monger, who, spoilers, just turned out to be Hitler.
Great. This is another Marvel Puzzle Quest cover.
Hitler was just disguised as a supervillain for a while at some point.
This was the 5-star Black Widow Marvel Puzzle Quest cover.
Yeah. It just makes her look like she has a very wide face. I'm sorry.
A little bit.
Alternately, like, you could just take that and slap it onto a MODOK.
You could! Be a modam at that point, I think.
Tiny little... It would be a modam, you're right. Man, where's the next Wave Squad?
That's a great question.
Fuck the Avengers game. When is the next Wave game?
That's a great question.
And get whoever made Saints Row 4 to make me a next Wave game.
Yes. Call up Steve Jarros. I don't think he's doing much. I think he's at Valve now, so he's not doing much.
It's true. I mean, hey man, Half-Life 3 any day now. It's gonna happen. Didn't you see Alex?
That's never going to happen. I'm gonna keep saying that until I'm proven wrong, like with the Last Guardian. Until the last, like with the Last Guardian, where it's just like that's never gonna happen, and then it happens. Ow. Oh, but so AIM invented time travel. Here's how I sell you on this video game. Is the Kate Bishop stuff involves time travel. Because it turns out there are a bunch of Kree giant robots just hanging out. And she's working with Nick Fury, but future Nick Fury. Because current Nick Fury is just missing. Like, nobody knows where current Nick Fury is. And they have to... So basically, AIM invents time travel because they don't have enough time to develop, like, weapons and stuff to fight the giant robots. So they're in the future, and they're sending stuff back to the present so that they can, like, engineer from the stuff from the future.
Okay.
They can be like, this is your starting point, go from here instead of where you were. And then, because Hawkeye...
I feel...
Yeah, what's up?
Sorry, I'm doing the immortals over here.
That's fine.
And I feel like I should be more concerned that while I'm reattaching this robot's hands, the hands are screaming no. But sure, whatever. We'll go with this.
That's fine. Also, Kate Bishop stole a bunch of weird, like, aim teleporter stuff, which is why she has teleporting powers.
I was gonna ask about the teleportation, but then I was like, oh, they probably just realized that her moveset was somewhat limited. And we're like, yo, let's just make her Deadpool. Give her a sword, let her teleport.
I mean, she's used swords before.
Yeah.
I read a goofy, like, Halloween comic once where, like, Kate Bishop and other people got stolen by a incel vampire or something. I can't say that. Oh, no, wait, I'm not on Twitch. It's fine. And they find, like, the weapon cache of the vampire castle, and it contains a katana, a axe, and a bow. And there's an Asian lady, and they're trying to decide what weapons to get, and the Asian lady just immediately goes, I want the bow! And Hawkeye's like, but I'm Hawkeye. And she goes, fuck you, I said it first. And Hawkeye's like, but don't you want the... And then she's like, if you say katana, I'm gonna bow you in the face. And so then the other lady gets the katana, and Kate Bishop just gets an axe to beat up vampires with.
You know, fair.
Have you trademarked Miss Marvel yet?
That is fair. If she wanted the bow, she should have called her.
She should have.
Mind if I do it?
That's like going into an Overwatch lobby and complaining that you didn't get Widowmaker. And it's like, but I main Widowmaker. And it's like, well, then you should have picked her. Fuck you.
Head for the location on your HUD.
And then they beat up the vampire, and they're like, stop kidnapping people to get dates. That's creepy and weird. And then the vampire is like, oh, okay. Stop hitting me with an axe. Thank you. Ow. Rocket launchers hurt.
Man. Looking at the blessings in the Immortals thing, feel like Ares' blessings are a huge letdown compared to everyone else's, because man, Hephaestus and Athena have amazing blessings going on.
I really like Athena, or not Athena, Aphrodite's.
Yeah, Aphrodite's are pretty good too, but like, hers were. First one is just don't die, which is pretty nice. Second one is the combo meter thing. Third one is, yeah, the more damage thing. Those are pretty good. But Hephaestus is just like, anytime you perfectly dodge or perfectly parry, you just damage everything around you a shit ton.
Nice.
And then the third one is just all of your combo finishers just deal, like, bonus damage.
That seems useful.
They're just, like, good. Do I have anything I can upgrade right now?
But yeah, also I think, like,
I
the other reason for the sword is that technically every person, like, every character has melee and ranged options.
Yeah. So, and, I mean, the sword makes sense. Yeah. Although, to be fair, it would be funnier if she had an axe.
That would be very funny. Sense. I don't think anyone would have gotten it except, like, me and, you know...
And the person who wrote that comic.
And the person who wrote that comic. Because I don't know how popular the weird Marvel Halloween things were.
Yeah, I have not checked back on comics in quite a while, so
I mean, I haven't... I feel like the most recent thing I've read was, like, West Coast Avengers. So, like... And that was 3 years ago at this point. I know my phone keeps telling me articles about Null.
Null?
Or... Null or Krull. I can't... Whoever, because I looked him up also, but there's some event thing with the guy who created all like the symbiotes showing up and causing problems.
Yeah, I think that's null. Because they revealed that there was like some weird ancient god who created all the symbiotes or something. That's the voice.
Yeah. And apparently there's a bunch of problems because he showed up and was like, I like this Earth planet, it's mine now.
As they do.
As they do.
Why does everybody like Earth so much? Mars is cool.
Mars is cool. No, nobody lives on Mars. You can just take Mars.
Yeah.
Is there anybody from Mars in the Marsville?
The adaptoids are concentrated on the final floor. Be ready. They represent the pinnacle of AIM synthoid technology.
Sorry, what was that?
Is there anyone who lives on Mars in Marvel? Any Marsville?
Not that I know of. Not that I know of.
An elite AIM team is close by and on alert. Updating your HUD.
I also just find it funny because like some people's range things are like much like just Hawkeye with the sword, like thought out slightly but not super well, because like Kamala Khan's ranged ability is she just shoots her arm out and just punches you.
Is that ranged?
Technically,
Is the Hulk's thing just throwing rubble at you?
the Hulk's thing is just picking up rubble and throwing it.
Okay, that makes sense at least.
And then, like, Thor is just throwing the hammer. Which also makes sense. And then he's got... one thing I will say for this game is I feel like they did actually put, generally speaking, a lot of effort into, like, people's weird movesets. Because, like, Thor has a different moveset depending on if he has his hammer in his hands or not.
Okay, makes sense.
And then you can do
Throws that thing around a lot.
And then you can do like different moves after you've thrown it to like do a
I'm
move
assuming
and then pull it back.
I'm assuming it'd be roughly the same for Captain America's shields.
Yep.
Like,
Well, so his is much harder to throw and get rid of because it just always bounces back to him.
oh, I figured you could do stuff while it was bouncing. It's like,
I mean, one of his ability, like that's more of an ability thing. Like,
Yeah.
but yeah,
I was picturing it like fucking throwing your sword in like Round Trip and Devil May Cry. Which is like, while that thing's out there doing work, you just do your own thing, kick stuff. Oh, this Griffin needs to chill the fuck out. Is what it needs to do.
it will not. Oh. Adaptoids.
Also, an error has occurred.
Uh-oh.
Try to reload that. It's
that
back. Okay.
Okay. Was that a YouTube thing or?
I'm not sure what that. I don't know. I just saw a big thing on my screen instead of a screen that said an error has occurred.
I'm gonna
Not
blame.
sure how long ago that was exactly.
I'm gonna blame the YouTube because it
probably
says
fine.
I have dropped 0 frames. So.
All right.
They heard me describe the villain of that comic as Incel Vampire and went, oh.
Gotta stop this. Side note, I'm gonna assume the answer is no. But have you seen that absolutely goddamn ridiculous Doom review?
No.
Okay.
I heard you and Rob talking about it and how it reviews like every version of Doom and then also reviews
so that's the
reviews
funny
of
part,
Doom.
is that it does not.
Oh.
It does not do those things. That's kind of the joke. Is that it is a review of Doom, and maybe like 5% of it is actually talking about Doom in any serious way. The rest of it is just nonsense. Like the guy comparing Doom to 1001 Nights. as a kind of story for all of video games, and describing that in order to properly review Doom, you have to play all of Doom. But in order to play all of Doom, you have to play every video game that has existed since Doom. Because every game that has existed since Doom exists in a world where Doom has existed, and is therefore influenced by Doom.
This sounds like
the
Tim
only way to
Rogers.
review Doom is to play every video game forever for the rest of your life. And then he says because he didn't have time to do that in the 6 weeks he had to do the review, he had to settle. It's fun. It is a fun time. And there was a brief period near the start where I honestly couldn't tell if it was serious or not, but I quickly figured it out.
I like Tim Rogers.
It's pretty good.
I want to say he was the person who had a very funny article. Oh, I died. You can only die 3 times, and then you go back to a checkpoint. That's
okay.
That's how they make it so you don't just go forever.
You know, that makes sense.
I feel like he was the person who wrote a very funny article about Suda 51. I might be wrong about this. But there was some article about Suda 51 and how they were working on something, or like he knew someone who was working there, and apparently Suda 51 would just sometimes show up with a bunch of clothes that he decided he didn't like anymore, and would be like, hey, if anybody wants any of my old shirts or pants or anything, come take them.
Well, okay.
And apparently someone ended up with a pair of pants that has a fake fly that always looks like it's undone.
It's a very Suda article of clothing.
And then, like, years later, he was wearing those pants and met Suda 51, and Suda 51 was like, dude, your fly's undone. And then they had to go, these are your pants. And Suda 51 was like, wait, really? It's like, yeah. And he went, oh, that's very funny. Those are a good pair of pants. I feel like I would be getting into dangerous territory if I just googled Suda 51 pants story. Ow. All these dudes with their shields be bullshit. Whoops. I was trying to revive Iron Man here before he glitched out. There we go. I'm flying! Sometimes there are funny names on enemies, like Adaptoids. Because they are Adaptoids who are adept, which means they do the gravity psychic nonsense. There we go. That's what I'm looking for. Oop. And then there's also Spin, which is a very funny enemy type that is also very annoying, because the spin means they use... Hold on, let me look at my codex, because it's much like Dark, except they actually say what spin stands for.
Mm-hmm.
Superpower inhibiting nanobots.
Oh yeah, that's from Civil War.
Oh, that's a thing?
The spin tech. Forgot about it because it was dumb, but that was totally a thing back in Civil War 1. Tony Stark was all like, it's okay guys, we're not gonna hurt any of our fellow superheroes. Also, check out these sick nano machines I invented that I shoot you with, and then your powers stop working. I'm gonna use these on fucking everybody.
Well, now they're here, and they make it so that they drain your power to, like, do your fun abilities.
Sense.
Like my ability to make a little decoy that shoots people.
Well done. That squad member has been neutralized.
I want to say they came up with the spin tech shortly after they had the Thor clone that they made that murdered that guy.
It's good.
Because they were like, how do we win the dumb civil war against Captain America and his people? And they were like, you know who they would listen to? Thor. You know who's not on our side?
Thor.
What can we do? Make a fake Thor. And then they made a fake Thor. But I want to point out they named the fake Thor Ragnarok.
I was about to say, I think the fake Thor is also in the Marvel Puzzle Quest.
Yeah.
And I had to put on my comic book hat, because, like, they have a bunch of really dumb... Well, not really dumb, but they... All the superheroes in the Marvel Puzzle Quest had, like, affiliations.
Mm-hmm.
And I want to say, even though Ragnarok was explicitly created by Tony Stark, Ragnarok is listed as Team Cap.
That's dumb. He was totally not.
I know, but also, like, Devil Dinosaur was listed as Team Cap, and it's like, Devil Dinosaur was busy.
Much harder to take out. AIM is
Wearing a
close to
smoking
completing
jacket.
super high.
He was very busy.
With dozens of floors and enough security to stop any single Avenger, this production factory
But
is
yeah,
enough to flood
Ragnarok.
the streets of America with AIM synthoids. We can't allow this thing to ramp up to full production, and it's going to take the full might of the Avengers to take it down.
So unfortunately, I feel like I've hit the point of this post-game bit where I have to actually level up people who aren't Kate Bishop.
No, you need a full team.
Well, so this Last Avenger Standing thing is... What you do is you pick an Avenger and you go until they get downed 3 times. And then you pick another one. And then you go until they get down 3 times. Or I could just do it perfectly and just not get down 3 times.
You could just do that.
I could just do it perfectly. I mean, I did just get... I got 2 pieces. I got 2 Archer's bodysuits. We're gonna make this one... We're gonna upgrade this one. Because it's much better than what I have equipped. Which is also the Archer's bodysuit. We're just going to turn all of this other stuff into crafting material. But yeah, like everybody's gear is kind of divided up into this. You get your melee, you get your range, you get your armor, and you get your thing that makes your powers increase or return faster. And then you get major artifacts and minor artifacts, which are just... Minor artifacts are like the ISO 8 stuff, and then major artifacts are weird nonsense, like this tactagon, which I don't know what that is.
I feel like I've heard that dumb word before.
There's also the Ring of the Nibelung, which sounds like a Thor thing.
Tactagon. Oh, that's where I've heard that before.
So
the Tactagon is the dumb thing from do you remember way back in the days of Civil War where Tony Stark and all of them were like, all right, you know what we need? we need an academy for all these young people who are being forcibly registered for their superpowers to learn how to use their powers.
That's where not Scott Lang, not Hank Pym, but the other Ant-Man and the Taskmaster were watching Chuck or something while people were dying. Okay.
That was the Avengers Academy. And people were dying because that was when they basically were like, all right, we got to train all these young people to fight in superheroic situations. What we're going to do is we're going to put them all into a training room. And who are we going to put in there? We're going to put this kid that we don't actually know for sure that he's got superpowers. We just think he does because he's super fit. Like, this kid's just very good at sports, and we think he might be, like, a Captain America. So we're going to go ahead and forcibly enroll him as superpowered, even though he might not have superpowers. We're going to put him in the training room. We're going to put this girl, this, like, young teenage girl in the training room who's got, like, a crazy robo-glove that turns into weapons against her will and, like, blasts people. We're going to put her in the training room with him, and we're going to put this other kid whose uncontrollable superpower is turning into the worst fear of anyone around him.
Great.
These three. These are the three we're putting in the training room together. So that went as well as you would expect it to go.
All right.
And the kid with the no superpowers died. And then they were like, well, that sucked. You know what we should do? Blame this on the girl with the arm gun. Because she was immediately confronted by her worst fears, which I believe was like her abusive father. Because, you know. So let's blame her, forcibly remove the sick arm glove, and then kick them out of the program, and then cover up the death of the no superpower kid by making a clone of him and sending that clone back to his family to pretend to be the original kid.
What a great plan, Iron Man.
Hank Pym was in charge of this.
Oh, what a great plan, Hank Pym.
It was Hank Pym and literally a Nazi. A Nazi who, when he met Hank Pym, was like, "Oh, Hank Pym, I love you," and then just
literally a
Nazi.
Hard
cut to Hank Pym. Hank Pym cut to him just taking antidepressants. Also, I want to point out this is made funnier later by the reveal that it was not actually Hank Pym; it was the Skrull replacing Hank Pym. Which means even the Skrull sleeper agent replacing Hank Pym had to be on antidepressants to be Hank Pym.
That's amazing.
Speaking of Hank Pym, look at this fucking.
Go talk to Hank Pym.
I'm not gonna talk to him because I don't think I can.
Okay.
But I'm gonna go look at him.
Look at that fucking dirtbag.
Look at this fucking dirtbag.
Looks like a complete fucking dirtbag. I hate that guy.
He does.
Anyways.
He kind of looks like Rob.
Wow.
I know, but like, look at him a little bit. Like, just a little bit.
Super harsh.
I know. He's not here to defend himself. He's playing Mad World.
It's true. That's true.
But sorry, I interrupted you trying to explain what the Tactagon is.
The Tactagon was the dumb cyber weapon that the girl had that shot the non-superpowered kid.
Okay. Great.
You got a sec?
This lady is voiced by the original voice in Naruto.
I don't do field work anymore.
Oh, cool.
Not since S.H.I.E.L.D.
This lady.
You have no idea how much.
I don't think she's an Inhuman. She's just hanging around all. This is because Hank Pym runs the Inhuman Sanctuary, where all the Inhumans hang out. Also, like 90% of the Inhumans just are green. I don't know why. Like that's
silly.
That's I don't think that's an Inhuman thing, but maybe that's.
No, not really. In fact, I would venture to say that most Inhumans don't turn strange colors.
This is like one of the main Inhumans.
It's like most of them live on the moon.
His name is Theo, and he teleports people.
Oh, the blue guy teleports. What do you know?
Yeah.
Anyways. Not a mutant, though. He's not a mutant.
He's not a mutant. Does he have a tail? He does not have a tail. No tail.
Okay.
See, that's...
That you can see. He might just have it tucked away in his pants.
He might. I think also this was the time machine. This dumb thing. we got in this and we time traveled to earlier.
That
in
looks
the
like a
mission
big dumb
chain.
time machine, all right.
Yep.
That looks kind of like the big dumb time machine from fucking
Oh
Command and
god!
Conquer.
There's a giant ant in it.
Oh, that's not cool.
I don't...
That's not sanitary.
No. Also, this was another thing that I didn't notice before, but like if you hang out near Hank Pym and look up, there are just so many ants crawling on the ceiling. It's so gross.
Jesus.
Because Hank Pym is a nightmare person. Look at those giant ants! Oh my god!
No, it's a problem. I wouldn't live here. I
No,
would not stay at this
I would
place.
not stay at this place either. Also, it's called...
Hold on. Are these... Okay, serious question.
Yep.
Are these giant ants, or did all of you shrink down to hide in a normal-sized ant hive, and all of this is actually just shrunk down?
But there are also tiny ants, is the thing.
Okay, well, never mind then. Just checking.
God, oh god, look at the giant... I don't...
Yeah, no, it's very uncool.
I mean, like, it might be tiny. I don't actually know. They didn't make that clear one way or the other.
In that case, I'm going to assume... I'm going to just take it at face value and say that this is probably just, you know, a giant... A normal-sized base that has giant ants. Also, regarding Hank Pym, I'm never going to stop laughing at the part where there was that one dumb event where some villain came back whose whole thing was like feeding on the despair of humanity. So Hank Pym put together his own team of Avengers. It was like, all right, I'm going to tell the world that we've got this. And he got on like a broadcast and was like, don't worry, everybody. I'm Hank Pym and I'm here to save the day. And the villain got stronger. Because everybody was like, oh, fuck, really? Ant-Man? And then Hank Pym just got super bitter about it.
I feel like where I thought you were going to go with that is my favorite Ant-Man thing, where the physical embodiment of the universe punched Hank Pym in the face.
That was pretty funny, not gonna lie.
This is the other social space. This is like a weird S.H.I.E.L.D. base. There's Maria Hill.
She's cool.
She's the director of S.H.I.E.L.D. because Nick Fury is in the future.
That makes sense.
Hey, Avenger, I got a job for you.
And here's this lady who I had to look up and is not related to Miles Morales.
Who is it?
It's Alessandra Morales.
Okay. I also don't know who that is.
It's apparently just some random S.H.I.E.L.D. lady.
Okay.
But yeah, I think that'll do it for the first stream of the new year.
Yay.
I think I know what I'm gonna play next also.
Oh. What you're playing through?
The first playthrough of the 2021 is going to be. It is going...
Some other Assassin's Creed.
Yep. Yeah, Assassin's Creed Chronicles China. No, it's not going to be that.
Okay.
My hints I will give.
Mm-hmm.
It is a game that I've streamed part of before.
Mm-hmm.
That I have not finished. And that... Yeah, I'm trying something different. I'm trying a game that people like, and not like a bad game.
Hmm.
Also, I got this emote where I just make a fire in front of me and I make marshmallows.
Fun.
It's my Hawkeye emote.
It's not bad. Do other people have fun emotes like that, or are they?
They do. They let me. I don't have any for anyone other than Kate Bishop because.
Well, that makes sense.
Because look, I have
damn it.
a favorite character, and I'm gonna play as my favorite character.
That makes sense. I cannot blame you.
But we can go look at some of them. Actually, we can look at all of them, but the easy way to look at some of them is to go over to the helicarrier, because there's a cosmetics vendor
No.
that sells cosmetics for in-game currency.
Who's the cosmetics vendor? Is it like a fun character, or is it just some random
I think it's
NPC?
just some... I think it is probably like a character, but I think it's just a... Much like Alessandra Morales, like I think it's just a generic shield...
We found some person...
A generic shield lady with a name.
Ah.
And then I walk up to her and you're like, oh, it's that lady from the Civil War. Because apparently fucking everything in this game is just, oh, it's like that from the Civil War. Whoop. It suddenly became daytime. It is, her name is Chastity McBride.
Wow, that's a hell of a name.
I'm gonna type this into
the... No idea who that is. Oh no.
Into the Marvel wiki
I feel
here.
like you're just as likely to... Okay, good. I was gonna say, don't just type that in Google.
I want to... Okay, so I want you to see this lady on the stream.
I'm seeing her on the stream right now.
I'm gonna put this picture in the Discord, and like...
Whoa.
Yeah.
There's
a small difference.
There's a small difference. Also, it's just another shield lady.
Okay.
I like this Captain America one because it's called Ricochet. And he just bounces his shield on the ground and like rolls it across his shoulders. Because that's goofy and
like
dumb.
the Harlem Globetrotters, Captain America.
Something.
I was gonna say, I still can't look at the cast of this game without just thinking of that shot from Spaceballs where they captured the stunt doubles. All these Avengers look weird.
They look very weird.
That's actually a really good way of putting it.
There's Kamala Khan just sitting.
Like, Kamala looks fine because she's not in the movies. So there's no expectation. And, like, there really shouldn't have been for this game either, but, like, people have been dealing with Marvel movies for ages. The expectation is there regardless.
Or their non-union equivalent.
Get me the porn parody of the Avengers.
See, I was avoiding that by going the classy route and referring to Spaceballs instead. I want to point out it's probably the only time Spaceballs has been referred to as classy.
As the classy version. Mostly I just thought of the porn parody because here's the Hulk in a suit.
Yeah? Wait, what does that have to do with porn?
He looks like a pimp.
Okay, sure.
Stayed up all night and you didn't buy anything?
Let me actually like switch to other people so we can look at their fun emotes. And outfits and whatnot. Because some people have some fun outfits.
I do always appreciate a good Joe Fixit outfit.
It's true. Also, is this what you were talking about with, like, just the big early outfit?
Yeah, the do-it-yourself. Yeah, I like that. It's really simple and basic, but it's like, I kind of like that outfit.
I actually really...
So, damn it, I keep looking away every time I open a treasure chest in the Immortals game, and then I look back and I'm like, shit, what did I get?
I kind of like her just regular outfit also, which is, like, literally just, here's a Captain Marvel t-shirt and a bag.
Yeah.
And cargo pants.
Mm-hmm.
And then here's just a Thor shirt and then a Throg hat. You ever think about Throg?
Occasionally.
Also, at some point in the story, like Iron Man is just like, "Here, I'm gonna make everybody cool new outfits," and like almost all of them are the worst. Like, look at this look at this dumb nonsense.
Oh, that's terrible. Oh, it's pretty bad.
That's why I like this one because it's like I feel like this is a good middle ground between like the really loose do-it-yourself stuff and like something that looks like a professional superhero.
Yeah.
Oh, I meant this one. This legendary emote called Uh-oh. Oh, my arm. It's not real. Doink. I made my arm too big. I'm gonna drink this big soda. And then stick it up my butt.
No.
That's what she did!
Just cyberpunking it.
Yep. Karate pose. One of her takedowns is just called Pizza Dough Has It Rough.
Okay.
Oh, also, I read slightly more. I just looked over at the Marvel Wiki, and that lady was created apparently by Frank Miller, and that explains that picture.
Oh, okay, yeah. God damn it, Frank Miller.
Why are you such a fucking weirdo, Frank Miller? I like that one of the nameplates you can get for Miss Marvel here is just Lockjaw. Just big ol' Lockjaw.
Yeah.
Big ol'
I like Lockjaw. Who doesn't like Lockjaw?
Who doesn't like Lockjaw? Big ol' teleport puppy. Wait a minute. I'm not the Hulk. I'm just... Oh, man, look at him move. He moves all weird. I'm just Bruce Banner. I actually do like the Hulk's Stark outfit, actually, though. Because it's just dumb, like, power legs.
Power armor and gloves. And then no shirt.
Yeah. But there's also...
Couldn't even give him shoes.
Here's, like, weird Punisher paint Hulk. Is this a thing?
I don't know, but that looks terrible.
It looks very dumb. I think this was the early game
You remember
Hulk.
that time? Remember that time the Hulk was dead, and then the Hand brought him back as a samurai zombie?
Vaguely. Here's
sounds much better.
Here's early game sad Hulk where he's got a beard. And then there's 4 different like suit Hulks, which is cool. And then there's not quite suit Hulk, but just like wife beater Hulk with brass knucks. Actually, those aren't brass knucks. Those are just big dumb rings. Never mind. This looks like vaguely Eddie Kingston Hulk.
I'm okay with that. Man, if we got Eddie Kingston to play the Hulk. Not Bruce Banner, just the Hulk.
No, just the Hulk. Here's the dumb Planet Hulk.
Man, I would watch the shit out of Eddie Kingston as Joe Fixit.
Yeah! Now you're talking. And then here's the Hulk with like a weird shirt on that broke. I don't think any of these Hulk outfits have feet. Or have shoes.
No shoes.
No
never
shoes. Here's Yeti Hulk, but with an uncomfortable shine and like chest hair. very uncomfortable. And then here's Resident Evil 5 Hulk.
Oh no. Oh no. It's Kotal Khan.
Big thumbs up from the Hulk. Big thumbs up that is off camera from the Hulk.
Can't see that.
Hulk is upset that he doesn't get enough tea. Here's Hulk doing one arm, no leg push-ups or something, because the Hulk.
Sure. I feel like I would have a hard time believing the Hulk is anywhere near that coordinated.
A little bit.
Like, if there's one thing I would not associate with the Hulk, it is coordination. Or, like, grace.
What about laughing?
Yeah, sure. I'll take that. That makes sense.
Also, I like my nameplate because it's like weird, early, like weird perm Hulk. Like 70s, 80s Hulk. Like, look at him. And
I see it.
His dumb hair. Because also, I don't have any Joe Fixit nameplates, and I don't think there are any Joe Fixit nameplates, and that's a bummer.
What? That is a bummer.
I don't see any Hulks in suits here, people.
It's a problem.
What are we doing?
These are what patches are for.
This is true. Iron Man gets a bunch of outfits over the course of the story.
Hmm.
Like, when you start out and he just has, like, legs and gloves and a dumb hat and is vaguely a hobo. Here's Hobo Iron Man.
Yeah, it's pretty shit.
And then he gets prototype armor Iron Man that just looks like a really skinny version of the Thing from the first Iron Man movie.
Yeah.
And then he gets the one that I like.
See, I like that. I like that one.
And he gets this, which is, there's an Iron Man suit. It's an Iron Man suit.
Mm-hmm.
And then his big dumb upgrade, or no, this is the armor that he uses to go to space. It looks very dumb. And vaguely like drug dealer Iron Man.
Star Boost. Oh, that's his dumb armor, I think, from when he was hanging with the Guardians of the Galaxy.
That would make sense. And then here's, I guess, the weird prototype armor, but with the color scheme that I think you get out of the Battle Pass thing.
I think that looks way worse than just the normal prototype armor.
Yeah. And then this is his big fancy outfit. And then there's a bunch of weird shit. Like this thing. Gold and silver Iron Man. What? Illustrious Iron Man. With weird thick thighs.
I feel like a lot of these would be... Yeah, see, I like that one. The really dumb, like weirdly smooth Iron Man. But I feel like a lot of these would be like... Do you remember the old fucking 90s Iron Man cartoon?
No.
Did you know there was an old 90s Iron Man cartoon?
Vaguely.
Okay, do you remember the theme song / title card for that dumb Iron Man cartoon?
No.
It's just like vaguely homoerotic Tony Stark in a workshop hammering.
That sounds like something, alright. He would be hammering out the thighs on this illustrious Iron Man suit, wearing
that whole show was so weird. I feel like Iron Man was constantly getting his armor stripped off. It was like a running thing. It's like, do you remember that weird French cartoon, Totally Spies?
Yeah,
thing
that was just
Cartoon Network.
People working out their fetishes.
Fetish bait in every episode.
Yeah.
I feel like that Iron Man cartoon was almost on that level, but with the one very specific fetish of Iron Man losing his armor.
This looks...
Maybe it just happened in a few episodes that I remember, but I feel like it was constantly happening in that show.
This looks like this would be like hanging out with Guardians of the Galaxy armor. Also, it is called Intergalactic.
Fair.
This one's called Starchild, and it just makes me think of Mass Effect 3.
Great. Oh, that's what you want.
That's what I want to think about.
3.
Here's Iron Man doing Hadouken from Street Fighter: The Legend of Chun-Li. Here's Iron Man giving finger guns. Pew, pew, pew. Iron Man playing air guitar. Remember in Lucha Underground where John Morrison's, for the longest time, only supernatural ability was the ability to make actual guitar happen when he played air guitar?
Yeah, it was radical.
That was great.
Do you remember his later supernatural ability of becoming the Chosen One and getting a magical glove?
I do remember that. That's why I was about to say his only... I was about to say his only magical power, and then I was like, wait, that's not accurate.
Yeah. Things changed.
Here's Iron Man holding an American flag because comic books are stupid.
They're very dumb.
This just
By the way, did you see the recently that Mil Muertes has been resurrected?
I did not see that.
I want to say it's in like AAA or something.
Right.
One of the characters in AAA was like betrayed by their teammates and was like, "Well, fuck you! I got new friends," and then just like performed an evil magical ritual to revive Mil Muertes in like AAA.
That sounds great.
So now that character is back, just in a different promotion, which I am totally okay with.
This looks like super evil Iron Man, like looking over his sunglasses with menace. Also, his eyes look perfectly white, which is also weird.
It's probably bad. He was probably being like mind controlled by an AI or something. That seems like something dumb enough to have happened.
Also, I like this, like, very clearly, like, 60s, 70s Iron Man nameplate of him just looking upset and, like, laying over. And being like, what are you doing?
I love how, like, the old Iron Man masks used to look. Before they had, like, the solid eyes, and you could just see Tony Stark's eyes through them, and it just looks very dumb.
It looks super weird. I guess I said we were going to be done, but we got to review all these cosmetics real quick, and then we'll be done.
I'm okay with that.
Here's Thor.
I'm not sure if that worked or not.
I can't zoom in enough, but actually I think I can just equip it real quick. And then be like, he's a volunteer, and his little name tag says, "Hello, my name is Donald Blake." Or D. Blake.
Mm-hmm.
D. Blake. Also, I feel like most of Thor's outfits just kind of look the same.
I mean, he's Thor. What are you going to do with it?
You get like no helmet or helmet. And then also like giant shoulder pads. Or like a band t-shirt. Missed opportunity for cross promotion. They should have had like the old Gods of Asgard from Alan Wake / Control. They should have Thor wearing an old Gods of Asgard shirt.
I could see that.
He'd be like, "I like this old Gods of Asgard band. This looks so dumb. Look at this outfit. Holy shit, look at his hair." That is not threatening.
Oh, God, that looks pretty bad. That looks like someone got drunk and dressed up as Thor for Halloween. It's not a good Thor.
This looks like Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite Thor, which is another thing that like you don't want to be reminded of.
Yeah.
Here's Thor playing kendama. He's gonna hang out outside the coffee shop and do sick vape tricks. He's dropping the hammer. He's out. He's like, wait, I need that actually. They have baseball on Asgard. Is that a thing?
Probably not. But remember that Asgard was located in Oklahoma for a while.
I didn't know that.
I want to say that was after Civil War, maybe in Civil War. I feel like it was definitely after Civil War because that was when Norman Osborn went crazy and decided he had to like blow up Asgard.
Doing sick tricks. Also, I legitimately do not know enough about Thor to comment on any of these nameplates, other than that one looks cool, I guess. This Thor 59.
Yeah. Thor, he's a lightning god. He hits stuff with a hammer. He goes to space. You know, the usual.
He's got an eye patch.
Yeah.
Here he looks super old.
Alright, gotta go fight Medusa. That's a pretty good Medusa.
Oops, not that one. Captain America has like 4 types of outfits. He's got do you want Captain America with the Captain America helmet thing? He's got do you want Captain America without the helmet thing? Just barefaced Captain America Carlos. Do you want half naked Captain America? Which I mean or do you want the big dumb Stark Tech? Look at this fucking Captain America. Look at these giant wings on the side of the helmet because... Oh, this video game. Also, Arctic Commander outfit just makes me think of G.I. Joe. Like
Yeah.
Just looks like a G.I. Joe there. You want to be U.S. agent?
Not really. There's no one I'd rather be less.
No one you'd rather be less than U.S. agent?
Yeah. Look, TFP, I don't know if you know this. There's pretty much no way you could possibly know this. U.S. agent is a dirtbag.
I was aware of this, actually. He's gonna be in the show, in the Falcon and the Winter Soldier show.
He'll probably be a dirtbag there as well.
Here's
Just
Captain America in camo.
Sure. Do they have dumb Hydra Captain America?
I don't.
Yeah, it'd be really easy to tell because he'd be like a super gaudy green and yellow.
Yeah, no.
Okay.
There's this one that's just called Tussle, and it's got like chainmail on certain bits, which looks really goofy. And then there's Throwdown, which is that, but slightly different. And then Modern, which does not look very modern to me. This looks like 80s Captain America.
Mostly, I think it's the head looks bad on all of these,
Yeah.
except for like the ones that don't have like an actual helmet. The head looks bad.
Yeah.
Like the one you're using looks cool. It's like the only one I saw that looked cool.
That has a helmet.
Yeah. The helmet makes the outfit work. If it's just the weird skin tight mask thing, it doesn't work. So, how do you wear... Okay, serious question. How do you make the skin tight mask thing work if you've got hair?
Very
Like, how does the skin
carefully.
tight cowl work if you have a head of hair? Like, how does Peter Parker get the mask to stay completely flat and down while he's wearing his mask? Wouldn't his hair fuck it up?
Maybe
Like,
there's
make the mask poof up all weird up top?
maybe there's like
Does
a
he put on a bald cap?
well, I was gonna say like a really thin layer of like padding that like memory
Hmm.
foam or something in there that like kind of adapts to the hair a little bit. And then here's a bunch of Captain America nameplates. Some of these just make me think, oh, I think it's this one. Oh, there's Hydra Captain America, I guess, or something, because there's Captain America
He's in a nameplate, I guess.
looking serious, but also a Hydra logo.
Yeah.
Weird fucking he looks like the guy who plays John Kreese now, like in the Cobra Kai, but as Captain America.
You're not wrong.
Like that looks really weird. What? who is that guy?
You know what?
Who is this man on the side of Captain America 28 with a faucet coming out of his head? I don't know if that reads on stream or if I need to blow that up.
You might need to blow that up.
Let me... here's what I'm going to do. Actually, no, I'll just do this. This is man on the far left of this nameplate.
Yeah?
The fuck is that?
I don't know.
So I'm trying to be nice here and actually work around like my TV's horrendous overscan and just crop the overscan out on my Zoom.
This makes sense.
But it's easier said than done. That's pretty close. That's close enough for just looking at emotes and stuff.
Yeah.
I'm also somewhat surprised at the restraint that they don't have the panel that's just him pointing at his dumb A and being like, do you think this A stands for France?
Oh, yeah, that was bad. That was, I believe, a Mark Miller comic.
I believe it was, because that's why they made fun of it in Next Wave.
Yep. Mark Miller, a known goat licker.
Oops, again, not where the emotes hide. I got this recently from like a random mission where I can turn Black Widow into the lady from DC Comics, whose name I can't remember.
I was gonna say you can turn her into just Sonya Blade, I guess.
Or that. I was thinking of... Oh, God.
The Artemis...
No. I'm realizing that I'm probably incorrect, but...
Oh.
The lady at the beginning of, like, Lego DC supervillains that's with Lex Luthor when they break you out of prison. Yeah, Mercy Graves. Also, Black Widow's Stark Tech outfit is the dumbest because she's supposed to be like a spy, and they put like Chris Jericho lights down the front and back of her suit.
very stealthy. What are you talking about?
Look at that.
Also, just giant glowing eyes.
Also, giant glowing eyes, but and then this was like the storyline outfit, but I kind of like this one. That's a little more comic booky.
Yeah, I do like the tactical turtleneck look.
Can be Silver Sable, I guess.
Yeah, Silver Sable's cool. I like her.
Yeah.
It's a bad outfit, but you know.
I kind of like.
It's not the outfit that's bad. It's the hair. Something about the hair looks really bad right there.
Like these outfits that are just like with.
I think these are just the different Black Widows.
Just spy.
I think that's why they have the different names or whatever.
I like this one that's just called
I don't know
October.
if you know this. I don't know if you know this, but there have been a lot of Black Widows.
I've heard that. Black Widow Dustwalker, which just looks... I think this is like the fucking Winter Soldier movie outfit.
Yeah. Black Widow looks weird with her hair pulled back. I don't like it.
Twilight, not very sparkly Black Widow, but, you know.
Yeah.
Black Widow checking out her gun, sticking a bullet in her butt.
People keep doing that in this game.
People keep just pulling things out of their butt. Here's a music box that Black Widow is creepily staring at. And then right back in the butt. Flip stick. That, you know, accurate. That was a flip stick. Guns. Black Widow upset. This is a cool Black Widow nameplate. Very, like, 70s spy stylized.
Yeah, that's a good one. I like the look of it. I like anything that's high contrast, though. High contrast, high saturation.
Here's Black Widow as Carmen Sandiego, but black instead of red.
Yeah.
And also with a gun. I don't think Carmen Sandiego
Also
ever had
cool.
a gun. Early Black Widow shooting electricity out of her fingers is what that looks like. A little bit. Here's the nameplate that if you want to have your nameplate be Kim Possible with a gun, here you go.
I mean, also, Kim Possible is kind of just like Kid Black Widow. So, you know.
Fair. That one just looks like Ghost in the Shell, kind of. And I think that's it.
All right.
I think that's all the Avengers that we've been through.
That's all of them.
All of there are no
whole cast.
The whole until they put out. I think the confirmed ones are the other Hawkeye who's currently having some time problems, and then Spider-Man for the PlayStation versions, which is goofy and dumb, and then Black Panther, I think, is another one they've announced as being like, we're working on this.
Makes sense.
And then if you look at like the data mine, there's like a bunch of data mine stuff, like another Ant-Man and Captain Marvel and Doctor Strange, Scarlet Witch and the Vision. I'm gonna look up the list actually, because I think there's Captain Marvel and then also Captain Marvel.
Oh right.
Marvel's Avengers. Ant-Man, Scott Lang, Black Panther, Captain Marvel, Captain Marvel, Quake, Doctor Strange, The Falcon, Mockingbird, Scarlet Witch, She-Hulk, The Vision, The Wasp, War Machine, and The Winter Soldier.
Okay.
There you go. And now I'm going to hit the stop stream button because it's been 3 hours.
It's been a bit.
It's been a bit.
You know, first stream back, you got to start it off with a bang.
I guess. Got to start it off by
Pretty sure that's how that works.
setting the helicarrier on fire and roasting some marshmallows. Good night, everybody.
Good night, everybody.